Hi, welcome to today's CAD lesson. In today's exercise, we will model this simple ball spring. This is quite an interesting project. I had fun myself creating this. I hope you do too. Let's go ahead and begin with today's exercise. I have my standard millimeter sheet template opened. It is a part template. And so let's begin to create our model. We pick the 2D sketch command up here and create the sketch on the XY plane. Now I will pick the circle command and draw a circle here from the origin. The diameter of this circle is 200. I will enter that using the dynamic input box and press enter. Let me zoom in. Now we will pick the line command and connect this point here to this point here just to divide the circle into two. Now I would finish this sketch, and what we want to do is to revolve. And so the revolve command, the profile we want to revolve is going to be this half circle. The axis we want to revolve around is going to be the line we put in the middle, and we would OK. Next, I'll pick the 2D sketch command and let's look for one of the default planes to work on. We want to work on the YZ plane. Let me slice this so we get to see that plane. Now I would pick the line command and draw a line vertically passing through the origin. This match is fine, so you can right click and then OK. That is all we have to do for this sketch, and so we would finish. I would create another 2D sketch on that same plane, which is the YZ plane. This time we want to create a horizontal line. So pick the line command and make sure the starting point of that horizontal line falls on the end point of the vertical line we drew in the sketch too. So before we even pick the line command, let me right click and OK. And then I want to project this line onto this current sketch we are making. Now we will pick back the line command. Let's locate the end point of this line and move a little bit away from it. And we will draw a horizontal line. This much is fine. So you can right click and then OK. And we would finish the sketch as well. Now, what we want to do is to sweep. So pick the sweep command, and then up here, make sure you turn on the surface mode. For the first profile, we are going to select the horizontal line. So let me just select this and pick the horizontal line. And for the path, we will pick the vertical line. For the taper, we'll leave that at 0. And then for the twist, just change what you have there to 3,900. The preview should look exactly like this, and OK. Next, I want to split. And so the split command under the modify group, the select tool is going to be this one. And then for the face, I would select the ball in the middle, and I would OK. Now let's locate this sweep one here, right click on it and turn off the visibility. Now let me get the isometric view and begin a 3D sketch. So drop down this option and select the 3D sketch option. Now what I want to do is to project to surface. So select this command. Now let's specify the details here for the face. I would select this face and the curve. Let's select that and pick this curve, and then for the output just change it to the second option that says project to closest point and apply. Now you can close this. Now let's draw the profile we want to sweep along this curved part, and so for that, first of all, let me put a point right here. Okay, so there it is here. And now I would pick the plane and put a plane at that very point. Now let me make sure that the plane is vertical. Just hover your mouse there until you get that. Okay, there it is right here. Now I would select that plane and create a sketch. Let me pan down. I would project first of all the point onto that plane. Let me even do that from the work tree. So I would select it here, pick the circle command, and from that point, let me draw a circle. The diameter of this circle is 20. So I would enter that. you can right click and then OK. Now let's finish this sketch. And what we want to do is to sweep. And so the sweep command, first of all, do well to turn off the surface mode. And now for the profile, we see it will be automatically selected because there's just one close profile. For the curve, let's select this very curve we drew. All right. And for the twist, we have it right there, which is fine. And so we would OK. All right, so now this is what we have. We can turn off the visibility of this plane, and we want to shell at this point. But even before we shell, we just want to see this spiral without the ball. I've been finding it a little bit difficult to do that without getting an error. But I figured let's just learn from this. Once I figure out how to do away with the error, I would make another tutorial on that. So for now, what we want to do is to take out this ball. In order to do that, let's take a few steps back, and so you can undo. Let's undo again before we sweep. Now for this revolution, just click on that right click, and what you do is to suppress the feature. So this option right here, this is the error I am talking about, but we would accept it anyway. Now let's draw again the profile to sweep, and so let's put the point right here. Awesome. Now the plane at that point, and then we will touch this line. Now let's select that plane, and we would create our sketch. Let's draw the circle, the diameter of that circle from that point. But before, let me project this point onto the plane. Pick the circle command and draw the circle of diameter. Let's do 20 and enter that. Now I would finish the sketch, and we want to sweep now. So the sweep command, the profile is selected. The curve is this one. Let's give it a second. The profile has been neatly swept along the curve, and so we OK. This is the error again. We will cheat here and accept it. Now let's turn off the visibility of this work plane and inspect what we have done so far. We can also turn off the visibility of the point. Next, we want to create a hole inside of this spiral. And so for that, we would use the shell command. The faces we want to shell, let's select this face. I'll turn the work around. Let me give my machine a second and select also this face. We want to maintain a thickness of, let me do 2.5, and I would OK. Neatly done. Okay, so I would change the appearance of this. You can do any color of your choice. Let me just do the blue wall paint glossy. Okay, and so that's going to be it for today's tutorial. I hope this has been helpful and you learned a thing or two. If you did, please consider becoming a member of this my YouTube community by subscribing. Also, do well to like this video. Let's help the YouTube algorithm recognize it and get it out to a lot more people. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, do well to leave them down in the comment section below, and I would address them as soon as I can. I'll see you soon with the next tutorial. Bye.